Okay, let's then come over and I'm going to go through currencies next, and I'm going to start with cable as I did the other morning. So cable yesterday, due to political turmoil, I think is the polite way to put it, in the UK, came down very, very deep against this one. We've just spiked and reversed through the 886. I'm still expecting a 3, 4, 5 up in cable for the C of this 2 before we get the much bigger move to the downside in cable. But if I just take you to the daily chart, if we take out this low, the bottom of this one here, this move up hit a 38.2. It can be all of the 2. This is what I went through in last night's video, in which case we're getting a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a 1 of this 3. And the next retrace would be a short trade, and that then just taking you over to the weekly chart is for, that's not what I meant to do, the rest of this structure down here. So a very, very decent short trade, and it does mean we'll come towards the lower end of this target region in cable for the move, which means we could go to pretty much parity with the US dollar in cable on the next move down once we break below that 1, if we don't get the C of 2 up to higher first. Euro this morning, I'm looking for the top of this B wave. It's just spiking into the zone. We want to see it come up and hit one of the fibs, the 618 or 764, then drop down and give us the rest of this 1 down before we get the much larger degree wave 2 back up, then lower. So in the US dollar, still it's messy, and I'm still inclined to think we've got one last push up before we roll over in the US dollar. Australian dollar, I'm looking for this C wave down. If we take out this high here at 73.02, then this A wave here, it hit a 50% retrace. We could have a 1, 2 to the upside, and we get a 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't buy the breakout. I think it'd be the 5th of the 1 up. Then we get another pullback, then up. So it can be, this could be trickier than I would have liked to get on board, but I'm either expecting this C wave down to the bottom of the resistance zone, or bigger for the rest of this wave 2 to finish off, and then up would be ideal. If we take out the top, then I need to rethink how we enter this a bit more carefully. US dollar, Japanese yen is coming down this morning. So that resistance zone and that hit on the 886 fib here may well be this old B, and we still need a trip down to the 110.88 area before we get the next move up to our 115.04 target. Nothing broken yet. We can still get a 5th up in the diagonal to complete this. So you've got ABC 1, 2, ABC 3. This is a 4, and we still push up. But it's come off a bit more than I would have ideally liked.